Hello, and happy Tuesday. All right. Kind of in a way, glad that this week is moving along at an interesting pace, I might say. But let's see what is in store today in the area of money, relationship, career, and well-being as interpreted through the tarot. And welcome to my channel. I am Daisy. So let's see what we have here. Let's get it going on, right? Do you got it going on? I got it going on. Yeah, what do you got going on? Just stuff. You okay with that? Just life. Just feeling it. Just breathing. Just being aware of this little space called Daisy World. Daisy World. What? What's your world like? It's all in the mind. Okie doke. Now that we've got our players out there, let's go ahead and kick this off with the collective and see what is in store in the collective. Okay, hit it up with money. What? Okay. So this is interesting. If you're trading paper, we are definitely feeling a little bit frustrated, to say the least, or a little bit bumped down, because despite the choices we make, there are some things that we just can't seem to control. Yes, unless you get insider's information, but who gets that right now? Nobody plays that way. But it is interesting though when you look at all your stats and you look at all your setups and your charts, and even with your best advice, every now and then you get the market that seems to be manipulated against you. The news hits and things just move one way or the other. But you know what? Stay strong. You've been through this before and you can go through this again. And one thing to be sure of, never play with money that's not extra money, right? So that you won't feel so bad about those losses. There you go. So on a collective level, what I'm sensing here, it seems that sometimes even your best plan, no matter how good you try, something comes up that just kind of, it's like that take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and you feel like you're trying to get to some goal that no one knows where it is. And if you have planned certain things, let's say you have an intention to pay off the mortgage in X amount of years. You have an intention to pay off your car in X amount of years. You have the intention to reduce your credit card debt in X amount of years. If you don't have that planned out and you don't have a roadmap to do it, it could be very depressing. So find ways to look at how all this can be integrated. And if you have a partner, sit down with that partner. Make sure that the goals are the same and that you're moving forward, just etching away at a mutual financial goal. Okay, relationship. Okay, so it's interesting because I had the intention to put that back on the relationship, and it's interesting because here we have the King of Pentacles and not feeling very secure about this relationship, feeling that there is some type of burden. Either this other person wasn't totally sincere with what they were bringing to the table, with what they said that they were going to do and they have not done it, or on the other hand, promises were made that they were going to, fulfill certain obligations and they didn't. So this is putting a little bit of a burden on this relationship. And it's because this other person in your life is not that they're not meeting your standards. It's just that they're not being responsible. There's a sense of irresponsibility, like they don't care, like, they've given up. And so this is something critical to pay attention, because if this is a new relationship, it could only get worse. They're revealing aspects of their nature that you didn't see before. And sometimes, when we are at our best and everything's going good, you don't see those flaws. And it is through the trials and challenges that we get to see that person we love either make it or break it. And that's really important, how you are going to move forward with this person in your life. Career. Talk about bummer. Wow. Upside down. And now career upside down. This is like a major card here in the career area. It looks like you had gone out there. Either you were looking for another opportunity. You were already thinking about, making a move, and you weren't really happy where you were at, but something's happening that these other places are not responding. They're not calling back. And there's this level of frustration. You wanted to kind of make a move and you just can't yet. And, take that as a sign that God knows best, because you see, God is also lining up other people so that everything goes in a flow. You, at this moment, just continue working on your skills and developing yourself, and be patient. Maybe the situation is happening in your job or in your career because it's helping you develop more patience. I don't know. Temperance. Okay. Well-being. Interesting. I'm getting a vibe about the emotional state, and there's a lot going on, especially if in any of these areas you can identify an issue, whether it's in the money, in the relationship, or the career. And as you develop what I call emotional strength, emotional fortitude, emotional balance, it allows you to handle these situations in a way that brings in peace and harmony instead of fear and flight. So as you begin to harness that this is just another day, what's the difference? It's just a challenge. The goal is to get to the end of the day. So kind of getting through the situations, kind of thinking them through, and looking at ways to maneuver, and not seeing, oh my God, it's the end of the world. Oh, why me? But more of, oh, look at this, and seeing it as a puzzle. Then you begin to take away the emotion and put more of an even temper into this, funny temperance, into the situations, so that you can see through and use your wisdom and your intuition. And good luck will always be there with you. Okay, there you go. Let's take a look at the collective. Ooh, the collective's upside down. Now that is really saying a lot here, because it says the eternal light of love. So the eternal light of love is not on. So the eternal light of love here, emotionally, dealing with financial situations, there's not enough light there. Here in the relationship, with this person that, is having a disconnect and irresponsible. And here with the career, trying to make that move and, just not feeling connected. So in overall, as you continue to maintain a balance about the situations happening in your life, you can afford yourself to breathe through it and connect with your higher purpose. So going back to your breath so that you can breathe in and receive divine guidance on how to proceed in these other areas. So it's a sign to take a step back so that you can organize your house. There you go. All right, my friend, this is definitely a very heavy read, and I feel already drained. Oh my goodness. So I'm praying for all of you. I'm praying for all of us that whatever trials we have, that we can rise above them and pray, yes, that God gives us a better day ahead and the wisdom and the fortitude to deal with it. And so be it. Be blessed. And if you haven't done so, hey, hit the like button up here somewhere and subscribe to my channel. Catch you at the next video.